bayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Kayang magiliw, telas ng sinakalan, alam ng puso, sa dikit mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, tuyag ka ng magiting, sa manlulupin, di ka pasisitil, sa nagagang tutok sa simoy at sa langit mong bagaw, ay hinatang tulad, awit sa pagkayang minamahal. Ang isang ng matawad mo'y tagumpay na naghihiling, ang bituin at araw niya kailan ang ay di magdidinig. Luman ang araw ng walhagit pagsinta, mo'y langit sa piling mo. Ang inigaya ng pagkay mga api, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
Inubog mo kami mula sa kawalan, binigyan mo ng buhay at karangalan. Dati ay sinakop ka ng iba't ibang dayuhan, ngunit sa taglay mong lakas, hindi patatalo kanino man. Mga Muslim, mga Kristiyano at mga iba pang tribo, kami nagkakaisa sa pag-angat ng ngalan mo. Dugot namang iaalay, pumailan lang sa paggabay. Patuloy kang bigyang puri, kami sa'yo'y nawiwili. Mabuhay ka, Leon Jose. Malawak masagana ang iyong lupain, pati buong bansa'y umaasa sa iyong mahahain. Sa pagsikat ng araw, kay ganda ng iyong tanawin, pinagpala ng may kapal, mabuhay ka, Sok Sargent. Ako, ikaw, tayo, tungo sa kaunlaran, talino at lakas, ihahandog sa bayan. Mga Muslim, mga Kristiyano at mga iba pang tribo, kami nagkakaisa sa pag-angat ng ngalan mo. Dugot naman iaalay, pumailan lang sa paggabay. Patuloy kang bigyang puri, kami sa'yo'y nawiwili. Mabuhay ka, Leon Jose.
Our glorious song. You're a tower with a light that signals guide to share and remarks and insatiable pride of knowing dreams and goals belong. We thank you, dear CIT, for the skills and knowledge that you raise.
It's a good fresh mind, so rise and shine, moving towards competence, integrity,
and excellent education. Oh, hail, dear CIT, pride of South Central Seas, fostering sphere of technology, with vice towards high, God will always be. Hail, oh, hail, our honor, our home. We trust that terrain is a great venture. CIT strives to forevermore. Long live, long live, our alma mater dear. Our dreams and desires will never die. Long live CIT. Long live, long live,
Before you take your seat, let us pray. Dear Father in heaven, O God, thy children are here before you. We offer you this day all we do, think, and say. Please give light to our mind to understand our lessons well. Help us to love one another, bless our teacher, our school, our country, and bring us all to heaven. Amen. Okay, you now take your seats. I will check your attendance. If I call your name, please raise your right hand and say present. Okay, let's start. Diane Imboltorio, present. Archie Navarra, okay, present, very good. Cherry Gumban, okay, present. Jessa Pamunag, okay, present. Rosel Pia, okay, very good, present. Joseph Reyes, present. Harry Faiganan, present. Jake Pangan, okay, present. Makoy Di Guzman, very good, present. So, no one is absent for today. Okay. Kindly arrange your chair and pick up the pieces of paper on the floor. Okay, class, are you ready to learn a new knowledge? Well, that's good to know. Our discussion for today would be the President of, very good, President of the Philippines. So, how many presidents does the Philippines have? In one? Okay, very good. 15 presidents. So, let's start the lesson then. Everyone, please pay attention to the discussion. And after this, we will be having an activity. So, before that, our objectives are choose among the presidents of the Philippines and evaluate the performance of the chosen president. Okay, class, understood? The President of the Republic of the Philippines, Pangulo ng Republika ng Pilipinas, is the head state and head of the government of the Philippines. The President leads the executive branch of the Philippines government and is the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Philippines. Filipinos refer to their president as Pangulo or President. And the President serves for one fixed and 6 years term without possibility of re-election. So, for how many years does a president can rule the Philippines? Yes, Diane? 6 years, very good. Is it possible for re-election? Okay, yes, Joseph? No, ma'am, very good. So, now, the first president of the Philippines was? Okay, yes, Archie? Emilio Aguinaldo. Very good. He was the first president of the republic called Malolos Republic. Okay, very good. Now let's move on to the Commonwealth of the Philippines under the American era. Please, someone read the first president of the Commonwealth. Yes, Makoy? Okay, very good. And he was a Filipino statesman, leader of the independence movement, and first president of the Philippine Commonwealth, established under the United States tutelage in 1935. And now, let's move on to the next president. Yes, Harry? Okay, very good. Sergio Osmeña It's also a Filipino statesman, founder of the Nationalist Party, Partido Nacionalista, and President of the Philippines from 1944 to 1946. Commonwealth era was put to an end when Japanese came to the Philippines to colonize it. It then was replaced by the Japanese government, and the only president in this era was, okay, yes, Jake? Very good. As I said, on what type of government does the Philippine had in the time of Japanese occupation? Okay, very good. Sponsored republic. Yes. And when the Japanese Latin American forces, they left the Philippines and it gave birth to a new republic. What republic is it? Anyone? Okay, the Third Philippine Republic. Very good. So, the first president of the Third Republic was? Yes, Jessa? Okay, very good. And then? Okay, thank you. And then we have Ramon Magsaysay, the third president of the Third Republic. So, who is Ramon Magsaysay? Okay, Dayan? Very good. So, Ramon Magsaysay was known as, everyone, very good, idol of the masses. Do you know, class, why he was called like that? No. So, it is because he was known to be very down to earth. He ate with his bare hand and plants crops with the people, and he also made the balahap to surrender in his term. Now let's move on to the next. Please read. Archin. Okay, very good. And then a new republic was formed called the People's Power Constitution. He was replaced by whom? Okay, yes, McCoy? Okay, very good. And then the next president was? Yes, Joseph? Okay, very good. What was the Enterprise program again? Yes? Rosel? Okay, very good. The Philippine 2000. Now let's move on to the next page. Okay? Who can read? Okay, now. Okay, Cherry, please read. Okay. Anyone knows why he was impeached? Okay, anyone? Because of voting. Okay, very good. Yes, and because of that, he was replaced by her vice president. Who is that vice president? Anyone? Yes, Cherry, please read. Okay, very good. And then our present president. Who is it? Okay, please read. Okay, that's great. Okay, can someone on this class enumerate all of the president in order? And the one who can recite them all will be given a prize. Okay, anyone? Yes, Arjun? Very good. Our 15 presidents are Emilio Aguinaldo, Manuel L. Quezon, Sergio Asminia, Jose Pero Laurel, Manuel A. Rojas, Elpidio Quirino, Ramon Magsaysay, Carlos P. Garcia, Diosdado Macapagal, Ferdinand E. Marcos, Corazon C. Aquino, Fidel B. Ramos, Joseph E. Estrada, Gloria Macapagal Arroyo, and Benigno Simon Aquino III. Okay, excellent. I will be giving your prize later. Now, let's have an activity. So class, this is your activity. On a 1/2 sheet of paper, answer this question. For you, who was the best among all the presidents of the Philippines and why? Kindly justify your answer. Okay class, you can start answering it now. I will be giving you 5 minutes to answer this question. Okay? Good luck! So class, are you done? Very good. Please pass your paper on friend. I will collect it later. Okay? Very good. And before we end our discussion for today, I will be giving you an assignment to be passed tomorrow. Okay? Okay, class. Here is your assignment. Search more about your chosen president and give the accomplishment. Write a reflection about it. Write it on a 1/2 sheet of paper to be passed tomorrow. Is that clear? Very good. So class, we are done to our discussion for today. And I hope you learned something more about the 15th President of the Philippines. And before we go home, please stand up. Good day, class.